Welcome back to another video. So a lot has happened since the last one. I've been recording clips. I thought I've made a few videos, but I haven't. So we're going to go over what has changed since the last video. Starting with the biggest thing is we have DCC on the layout now. We have our bus and our plugs all done with the NC kits, which we have those blue clips that clip around the bus wire, and then the red plugs. So they're all plug in, so you can plug in and out the feeders. They are drilled in through the foam and attach, and are soldered to the rails. I saw in the last video that we had just broken this one while cleaning. That one's now fixed. It works. All good. We have gone through and done some fixing of track where power was not where there was problems, such as this bridge here has been fixed. It was angled wrong where it was where engines were jumping the track. This switch has been temporarily propped up to help trains pass through, as if the rails weren't level. It caused trains to go off the edge, to just stop. They weren't quite going off the edge yet, but they were stopping there. Got feeders in there as well to help with power. The switch down here has been changed out from micro engineering to an Atlas and is being worked on to help with power problems. So that's most of the big things done. Is we've been doing a lot of the DCC wiring. You can see some of the feeder here. So that's what has majorly happened since the last one, is we got all the DCC in. When we first got the NCE system, it had a problem with it, but NCE was really helpful with getting that solved. And we are just starting to work on tortoises. All the wiring for that has been done, but we still need to install them. And right now we have a major problem here where, in order to fit in the tortoise for both these switches, this leg is in the way. So the leg on the table is in the way of our putting the tortoises in here. So the first tortoise we tried to do was the hardest one to do. It didn't help we have all these feeders in here down the yard ladder. But we have those in because without them the trains don't run. And we actually have two DCC engines now. We have this SD40-2 from Broadway Limited with DCC and sound. And we have a Kato P42 with DCC that I've recently just put in the drop-in decoder for. But it doesn't have sound. So that's a lot of that has changed since the last time. And since I'm not using the clip showing you the updates and our progress, this video is going to be quite a bit shorter, but to wrap it up, that's kind of what has happened. Is we've got DCC all finished, and we're starting with tortoises. But we're still always fixing track problems we have. And doing the tortoises has not been as easy as we hoped. At first we didn't have the right drill bit, so we had a drill bit but it wasn't long enough, so we went and got the longer drill bit. Then we realized on the switches the holes were not large enough for the wire, so we went and tried to get the drill bit, a small drill bit, into our drill, but our drill can't take a small drill bit because it doesn't go small enough. So then we had to go out and get the Dremel extensions for it, or the Dremel parts for it. Got all that finished. Then we had the board of wood on our way because we're trying to get this one done first for whatever reason. Because we kind of thought it was just easy and in the way, not in the way. Then we realized the wire's not long enough, so we went and got more wire. The wire we got was ended up being a bit big, but we wanted it to be firm. So then we got more wire that is more stiff and the right size. And so that project just hasn't gone the way we hoped. That's kind of how a lot of this has gone so far in this update anyways. Just nothing worked out well, and then we figured it out. But we have all of our wiring done, all of our switches are fixed. Most of our track problems are fixed. We now have a ceiling in here. I don't know if that was in the last video, but we have it now. I'll put that up. So a lot has changed since the last video. Oh, one more thing. We started building control panels. So they're going to be the box all the wiring will go inside there. That can go in there. So I think that kind of wraps it all up. Sorry it's been so long since last video. I thought I already did one with all the DCC, but I guess I haven't. So I was waiting to do the tortoises before this one came out. But since the last one didn't ever happen, it's coming out now. So there you go. That is what has happened.